Hello, everyone. Today, I wanted to kind of dig into research for digital products for you so you could understand how to use ChatGPT to help you do the Etsy research. So you would not need to go and purchase an Etsy tool to help you with research. When you've already got a paid plan of ChatGPT, it actually has a plugin for Etsy that is pretty cool. So if you go over to ChatGPT, you log in, you're going to open your sidebar and you'll see your plugins right here. You go to plugins. I already have Etsy installed, but you can just type in Etsy and then you'll hit your three dots over here. Mine says uninstall again because it's already installed. You should see install. Install it, give it any authorization it needs, because what it's going to do is really connect to your store and help you in many facets of running your new business. So just know this is under the assumption that you guys are doing digital products. This could work for any other niche on Etsy, but I kind of wanted to walk you through exactly what I do. If I can just get chat to work for me right now, get it back on screen. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and started the chat. And what you'll see is this was my first chat. I basically said, I typed in Etsy. When that happens, it's automatically telling chat to use the plugin. Perform a deep review of personalized digital products that are best sellers, provide the top 20, and analyze their strengths. I am not sure why it's not showing up. Let me try to refresh again. There we go. Maybe that did it. You'll see it did a lot of research for me. It's not giving me these images. Basically, these were the images of the Etsy listing. It goes through a debrief of what it reviewed. I wanted to focus on personalization, which could also be custom digital products. You might search something else. You might want to search for t-shirts, coffee mugs, whatever your current need is for analyzing a specific area, just use that. It does give you the reminder that Etsy does not give you verified sales data, and that is true not only for ChatGPT, but it's also true for Claude. It's also true for Everbee, Allura, any of those other tools. Nobody is getting exact data. So do not let any company out there tell you they are. The only one with exact data is Etsy. However, all the research is done through an API based on what's selling, how many reviews does it have, so it can understand the velocity. Obviously, the more reviews you have, the more the velocity is perceived to be strong. So as you go through this, it starts analyzing, gives you the why it's working, the price point. And so one of the things I really want you guys to focus on is, what is your time worth? Do you want to sell higher priced units for less volume? Lower priced units for more volume? So I've been doing this for a while now, and I started out with lower priced items. That was fine. I was just trying to learn the business of Etsy, learn how it all worked, what the buyer's intent was. But now my time, I'd rather have higher priced, better quality, and lower units that sell. That's just the way it is. Someone's not going to come on Etsy and buy something if it's not giving them what they need. So once I learned the ropes, I shifted from the $3 listing to the $8.99, $9.99, $14.99, because to me, those are worth more of my time. I can produce better quality products that command a higher price point. And custom personalization is one way to do that. So I definitely encourage you guys to look into it. Just kind of go through the list to see what you like. Then read what the winners are doing differently. Because remember, I asked what were the strengths of these? What makes them so good? And so I'm not going to read all this through for you, but this is exactly what it gave me. I reviewed it. And then I said down here, I want to dive deeper into custom digital pet portraits. How can I develop and improve upon the listing to achieve bestseller? Because that's really where you want to get. You want to get to the bestseller badge. And the APIs can see the bestseller badge. So it says, after looking deeper at the current market, do not launch a generic send me a photo. They're right. I mean, that's been done, said and done. So I like to look at these to see exactly what they are buying. Look at these price points. They're so much nicer. It tells you exactly what to create, what the buyer needs to provide to you. And then it gave me an example. And so I said down here, because I'm a visual person, I want to see what they feel this in their intent. When chat's talking to me, what does chat see as the intent here? And so come on down. I'm trying to give you time to look at all this. I mean, it really went into in depth, which is just wonderful. Okay, so it's also telling you what styles to avoid, which is a good thing to do. Do not want to get any trademark or copyright complaints. Turn this into a microproduct. It even tells you how to scale it. I mean, this is amazing. I did not even ask for this, but this is why you guys need to be using AI to help you with your research. It is invaluable, in my opinion. It is a tool. It helps you open up your mind to other thoughts you wouldn't have thought of. And you always challenge it. Go back and say, why? Why do you see this? And the more you challenge it, the more it requires the AI to come back to you. Instead of pleasing you, it's answering you. And that's really what you want. Okay, so I said, can you generate an example of what the output would be for a visual? Use the Chewy example. It did. I actually did not like this. So I said, revise this to be a vector illustration look. It revised it a little bit. Now, I would continue on with revising this because to me, these, I think these are emotion lines. I don't like the way chat does this around fonts. I mean, that absolutely has to go. But I also would want to change the font. So I do like the vector look better, but you could say, looks good. Revise to use there is a font called Chewy. Use the Chewy style font for the name and personality. Let's just see if we can get it to do a little bit of changes. I probably should have put Chewy in italics, but let's see what happens. Again, the more clear you are with your direction, the better output you will see. Now, in using this, you'll notice that I'm on Chat Plus. I do think you need the paid version to do all these connectors. And trust me, it's worth the investment for everything that you'll need to do with the business. While this is thinking, I did want to say, if you've got anything that you want to see specifically, put that in the comments below. I'll be happy to walk you through that. An idea that I'm thinking about doing for another video is using Claude to demonstrate to you how I actually challenge it to really look at my business idea or product idea to see if it's going to work. It's like a tear down method. I give it the idea, I give it the URL if there is already a product out there, and I say, break this down for me and tell me why this would not work. And then tell me why it would work. So I'm really trying to get the whole vibe. Okay, so this is, to me, cuter, but I don't know if this is exactly what our buyers would want. I think this is where you're really going to have to do some visual checks and really give it your own personal touch. You could even tell us to revise it to do the Chewy name in red. Maybe Chewy's favorite color was red or purple. Pink. You could also do revisions just like that. That would be something you'd want the buyer to also tell you is needed. I do like this one. It's cleaner, but I'm not sure, honestly, if they're going to use this for artwork on the wall. This would not be what I would use. But if they would use this for, just a funny little poster in their office or something to that effect, this would be what I would use. So take this, and it's your building blocks. You need those building blocks to help you really hash out that plan. And you know as well as I do, planning better products will help you sell more, and it will help you steer yourself away from the copycatters. On Etsy, there are a lot of people who just replicate what other bestsellers are doing. You want to take the bestsellers and be different. You want to make it harder for people to replicate you. So customization is one way to do that, but it can't be customization with, royalty attire in a portrait setting. You've got to do something different. Think about this and let me know any comments you have below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks.